ready. Are you ready, Patrick?
Yeah, it's gonna rock.
Are you ready to get crazy?
I'm already hearing voices.
So am I. So let's go ahead and get started. We are going to be opening up the brand new SpongeBob 2025 Topps Chrome series. Let's do it. Welcome home, Rev Pack Marcus here, and welcome to Comfort Cartoons. And yes, we are going to be opening up the new Topps Chrome set. If you guys have not heard about it, I don't know where you've been online, because this is probably one of the biggest and most universally popular SpongeBob products of all time. If you guys are new to this channel, this is what we do here. It's very rare that like a SpongeBob product is one of those things that like everybody is talking about outside of this community and the fandom as a whole. But this is one of those things that even regular people know what's going on with this set, and people that don't even do anything with SpongeBob are opening these boxes up like crazy, trying to get some of the insane hits in this set. Like for example, some of these signature cards, some of these sketch cards. One signature card is going for like $20,000 somebody is asking for. So the hype is real. All of these boxes currently right now are sold out. And all I gotta say is I'm happy for our boy. You know, I'm always happy when SpongeBob is doing great. But I do feel like I need to set the groundwork here. So Topps for me in this show has gone back a long time. I opened up Topps Series 1, Topps Series 2, and this isn't even number 3. This is starting all over again because it took them so long to do another Topps set. But I have a near complete collection of both Series 1 and 2 minus like a couple common cards, and I'm also one of only 10 people in the world that own a PSA 9 SpongeBob sketch card, and I'm also 1 out of 1 people that owns a SpongeBob PSA 10 SpongeBob sketch card. So the history for me in this set go back a long way, so I am super pumped for this, guys. But we have a brand new binder here. We're gonna try our best to complete the entire set. I don't know if it's gonna be possible because the hype is so real on these. I don't know how affordable it will be. I am gonna be opening up a few boxes here today. Maybe we'll do a part 2 if you guys want to see it, and I'll be opening up some live on my Whatnot stream for you beautiful people, Wednesday at 5:30 Pacific Standard Time, as well as Friday 5:30 Pacific Standard Time on my streams, and we might even give away a couple packs. So come check it out. They're sold out. You can get one for free maybe, so come take a look. But our binder is fresh. We are ready to go. I am excited as heck. Let's go ahead and take a look here. Alright, so you guys are going to see me add each card to the binder as well here. Let's go ahead and rip open our first pack and let's see what we have here. So already the cards are absolutely beautiful. This is our first US SpongeBob card game in so long. We have the Mermalaire card. That one we're going to put in the sleeve. Every card we are sleeving. Next up we have, this is Advanced Darkness.
Hey! If I close my eyes, it doesn't seem so dark.
And man, the image quality is really good. Like, often when they just take screenshots out of like the episodes, they look a little blurry. These ones look like they maybe have been like enhanced in some way to make the shot even cleaner. And behind that, what do we have? We have Firmly Grasp It, I'm gonna guess. Yes. We have Firmly Grasp It.
To do it.
Man, they picked some iconic moments for sure. I'm surprised. And then we have, is that Helen the Felon? That is so crazy. We have Helen the Felon, who is a later episode character, actually. Is a little girl who is, well, a criminal. She's so cute. She actually is one of the only, like, late series characters also that has some merch. We got some of those little tiny, like, head figures from Asia, and they had a Helen the Felon, too. So I'm glad that Helen the Felon is popular as she is. Let's read it real quick. It says, a hardened criminal disguised as an innocent child. Helen the Felon was arrested by SpongeBob for selling cookies without a license. Moments later, while in custody, Helen the Felon revealed her true nature, hitting and biting SpongeBob and Mr. Krabs. This is awesome. Okay, so all 4 of our beautiful cards have been sleeved up. We will add these to the binder. There's 200 cards in the set. We have a 70, a 72, a 170, and a 166. No sketch cards or anything crazy yet, but hey, it's our first pack. I think your odds of getting a sketch card are like 1 out of 36 or something like that. So it's gonna be tough, but, or like a signature card, anything like special like that are pretty low, but you know, it's possible. All right, so our first card here is the Daytona 400. I love that they have some card. I was totally expecting this to be season 3 and under references. I love that it's outside of that. Then we have Wumbo. He, she, we, Wumbo.
The study of Wumbo? It's first grade, SpongeBob.
And And we have Welcome to Far Outville Bank. And then, oh, that card is so sweet. Anchovies with the green trim on it. Why does it have like that murky look to it? That is incredible. Okay, we have to read this one. It's a pilot episode. As their name might suggest, the anchovies are, well, anchovies. Over the years, they have played small but important roles in SpongeBob's life. Once a group of anchovies showed up the Krusty Krab demanding Krabby Patties. On another occasion, when SpongeBob took Pearl to the prom, anchovies were among the teenagers who kicked the yellow sponge and the blonde whale out of the event. Alright, so far my favorite card is the anchovies card. This is number 150 or 105, and we have all of those cards sleeved up. Let's go ahead and add them to our binder. Pack number 3, we have Go Woman. We have Pecos Patrick, which I'm pretty sure is from Pest of the West. We have Hopalong Squidward, which is also from the Pest of the West. Oh, the moon card is so cool. You have this awesome shot of like the Sandy's rocket ship going past the moon and then back onto Bikini Bottom. The moon was the focal point of some of SpongeBob's adventures. When SpongeBob and Patrick operate Sandy's rocket without her permission, they orbit the moon, but soon arrive back in Bikini Bottom. They think that they are now on the moon. SpongeBob and Patrick thought everyone they encountered was an alien. On another occasion, Sandy brought SpongeBob to the moon for vacation. I was just gonna mention that. I was like, I can only think of two times they went to the moon, and the other one is when him and Sandy were like moonboarding on the moon, which is like awesome. And that's in the vacation episode, actually. The special. Whoever did these cards did their research, or I don't know, maybe they asked like ChatGPT. They're like, yeah, episodes where SpongeBob's on the moon. Nowadays, you can only give people so much credit. You're like, oh, maybe they really did their research, and it's like, yeah, maybe not. I don't know. I like to hope though. All right, let's add these ones to the binder. I feel like every single one of these cards feels like some kind of historic tablet. Like they're so thick. I love it. All right, next up here, we have a location we only see like one time, and I wish you'd go back there. We have New Kelp City. Hey, is that Patrick Bunny Star? So we actually have some of the characters from the Patrick Star Show as well. Can we get Camp Coral cards? That would be awesome. But I think because the Patrick Star characters, they do appear in SpongeBob now, so maybe that's why. Maybe a Camp Coral card is not possible, but that'd be nice. We have the Sea Bear. Nice to see you, man. The Sea Bear. And oh, how can you even say that? True here. Let's do New Kelp City. A busting metropolis, New Kelp City was where an amnesiac SpongeBob defeated the villainous Bubble Poppin' Boys. Yes, that is the Who Bob What Pants, I believe is the DVD and special, who had ruled the city through intimidation. After that, SpongeBob became the mayor of New Kelp City, which, like, it's crazy because he left, so he's still I guess they had to have a new election. At that time, he thought his name was Cheesehead Brown Pants. On another occasion, Squidward briefly moved to New Kelp City after witnessing a crime and needing to lay low. That is true. There was another time when it appeared. I just wish it was like a more central point location. I think it's just such a cool place. All right, let's add them to the collection. All right, we only have 3 packs left in our first box here. Let's see what we got. There's one card in here that looks like it's like slightly different based off the coloring on the side here. We got Barnacle Boy getting ready to throw a a high velocity, top tier water ball.
Water ball at him.
We got the water ball. We have Brain Coral Fields, where Patrick actually becomes a genius.
I find all this laughter to be highly illogical.
And what is this? Le Chum Bucket. This is a review card? That's so cool. It's BB20. So this is a subset within the card game. It's got a photo of his chum, and it says, Formula Seeker 589. This is gold in the form of chum. That's awesome. And the little Yelp like stars are the Bikini Bottom clouds. That's amazing. And then we have, Now that's a card I would love to get graded. That is clean. The Dutchman ship. So I brought my little Q-tip here so I can get all of the little like micro dust off of this. I would love just to have this card like slabbed up to put in the collection. That is amazing. So you will not see me add this card to the binder just because I would love to get this one. Even if we don't get a 10 or like a 9 even, I just want to have this one like slabbed up in the collection. You guys know I'm a huge Dutchman fan, so we'll put that one to the side. And we also got to sleeve up everything else though. Let's read this one. When Squidward began working at the Chum Bucket, he used his grandmother's secret recipe, her delicate blend of herb and spices, to improve the taste of Plankton's chum, which made Squidward a culinary star until people discovered that he fed them undercooked chum. Yes, I'm pretty sure they all got sick after that. But this review series is awesome. I love that. I would say it was a pretty solid pack. We got one green card and then this review card. Ooh, we even got movie cards. You don't need a license to drive a sandwich. That's crazy because a lot of times they'll get the license to do like the episodes, but not like the films, like because they're kind of separate. That is cool. So we have movie cards too. Who knows what we could get then? And then we have the talking fish head.
We now go to Perch Perkins live on the scene.
And then we've got SpongeBob with Shiny Bubble here with Kid Bubble Buddy, Bubble Buddy's son. And then we have, oh, that is awesome. We have hero cards. We have Captain Magma, Krakatoa. Dude, these are so cool. Like, they're so all over the place. Like, I'm glad that it's not like just episode cards. Like, there's some character cards. You have some like moment cards too. You have some movie ones. It's like a good, like, diverse, you know, palette of stuff here. I do wish they had a little bit more like original artwork rather than just like shots from the episodes, but I guess that's what you're kind of hoping for with the sketch cards. So this one's the realistic fish head was a charismatic, camera-ready tuna who was frequently employed as the anchorman for various Bikini Bottom's news program. And that is true, like almost every time he appears or multiple times he appears, like the channel is completely different that he comes from. So he's just like employed by every news channel. Usually Realistic Fish Head was stationed at Bikini Bottom's news desk, reading the news and introducing new stories. But sometimes the Realistic Fish Head would serve as an announcer for live events like the 21st Fry Cook Games. That is true. He's also an announcer too for like sports events. And also in video games too, he appears many a times. This is so much fun, dude. Oh, we have a nice stack here. We'll add this to the collection too. We have one last pack left for our first box here. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, we have a movie card. I can see in the back here it says Goofy Goober Rock. Okay, okay. We have Imagination. Couldn't go without that, of course. We have Shady Shoals Retirement Home.
Let's open these windows so the world can see your nice white clothes.
We have the Dutchman opening up the portal to the netherworld. The Fly of Despair, because now we're going to get to see that world that he throws Squidward in, actually in a full-blown movie, as the Dutchman's going to take them to the underworld. And then last but not least, oh yes, that is freaking fire. We have the Goofy Goober Rock SpongeBob here, and this is the Songs card. When Plankton, we got to play this one, Ryan, come on.
I'm a Goofy Goober!
When Plankton brainwashed almost everyone in Bikini Bottom, SpongeBob sang a stadium rock version of the Goofy Goober song, which broke all the memorized locals out of Plankton's trance. He broke their trance with rock. Oh man, that is a cool freaking card. I'm a Goofy Goober! Put your toes away! I can't beat that scene, man. One of the greatest moments, if not probably top 3 greatest moments in SpongeBob history. All right, we bagged him and let's put him in the binder. All right, so we will open up another box here. I don't know how many we're gonna open up in our first part here, but if you guys wanna see a part 2, let me know. We definitely can do it, and again, we'll be opening up some on our Whatnot stream for you beautiful people. You can pick up a pack in our stream, and we can see if you guys can pull one of those insane sketch cards or something. We will find out. Hopefully we can pull one, that would be awesome. All right, our next pack, let's do it. Oh my gosh, dude, this is so cool. Like, it's literally the entire SpongeBob universe. We have Paw Cheeks here, and that is from a very recent episode. That is from the Sandy's Country Time Christmas, I believe. So you get to see Sandy's dad there, who only became her dad in the Sandy movie. But that is so cool. Then we have Doodle Bob. We have the Strangler. Oh, sorry, this is Bikini Bottom Mall. And we have the Bikini Bottom Triangle, where all the Bikini Bottom's missing junk, like your lost socks and, you know, your keys that you never found. That's where they all go, with the Bikini Bottom Triangle. Doodle Bob, card number 2. When SpongeBob used a magical pencil, he created a crude drawing of himself that came to life. The sentient drawing dubbed Doodle Bob. All right, let's take a look. Next pack, come on, let's get something big here. All right, we have the Bubble Bowl, of course. Oh, that's an awesome one. The title sequence here at the beginning, SpongeBob's nose flute. We have, don't you have to be stupid somewhere else, Patrick?
Not until 4.
And then we have another review one. This one is Squilliam Fancy Son, who left a review. The 5-star Krusty Krab. His name is, his username is Squillionaire. A Squillionaire Fancy Son. The food, the atmosphere, the Krabby Newberg, everything is flawless. I must know your name. That is amazing. I tried to put the card in there and it literally disintegrated the sleeve. These things are like thicker than some credit cards that I have. I honestly want to see what it says for the nose flute here. From time to time, SpongeBob has played his nose like a flute. For instance, when the Krusty Krab was temporarily shut down due to the nematode infestation, SpongeBob played his nose flute to lead the nematodes away from the Krusty Krab. In fact, he kept playing and led them away for so long that by the time he was done, he was exhausted, and so were the nematodes. I forgot about that, to be honest. I hadn't thought about that. Of course, I always remember the intro, but I kind of forgot that he did that for the nematodes as well. Ooh, another Goofy Goober card. The Invisible Boatmobile. Kelp Forest. Make a wish, honey. And then, our first duplicate, Hell in the Felon. Wait a minute, I feel like this is a different Hell in the Felon card. Like that green trim was not on the last one, was it? No, yeah, this is Hell in the Felon again, but this one has a green trim that one doesn't have. Let's see if the card number is the same though. So this Hell in the Felon is number 170. This one's 172, so I don't know. I guess that the green is like a slight rarity increase on the card. So I wonder if there's a green card for like every silver card, because that would be insane. But yeah, this is the green version of that, so very cool. I'll just add that one with Hell in the Felon, I guess. Technically it's a duplicate, but I guess it's like a higher rarity one, so not really a duplicate. All right, we got Spongetron here. We have the Pyrite Ponderer. What is he about? I just noticed he has a hairnet and he's freaking bald. We have another movie card here. It says Patrick's Fishnets. And, oh, that one is a crazy, like, water style hollow. Oh my gosh, this is a 13 out of 99. So there's only 99 of this card in existence. And we got number 13. So this is only 100 cards, a numbered card. What? What are they selling? That is so sick. So we got a numbered card. There we go. Only 100, less than 100 exist. Let's be careful here. That is awesome. So we got our rarest card so far, number 80. So I'm sure there's a regular common card of this that we can get in the set. So this one I'm gonna go ahead and like top load and put separately. There we go. So we got at least one like numbered card here. I gotta sleeve the rest of them. We still have some other packs too. All right, let's take a look here. Next pack, let's do it. We have Karen Plankton. Our first duplicate. We have the Ship of the Flying Dutchman. We have Sandy is Dumb, where she shows exactly how dumb she could be. And then we also have the Krusty Krab, just a common Krusty Krab. Well, again, this is the green Flying Dutchman ship, which is probably the better one for these. And then this one is the silver Flying Dutchman ship. So technically they are different. When SpongeBob performed stand-up comedy, the jokes that got the best response were the ones that were reinforcing negative stereotypes about squirrels, mocking their lack of intelligence, and this offended Sandy. When SpongeBob visited Sandy in her airfield tree dome, she pretended to lack the intelligence and accidentally removed SpongeBob's helmets as payback for the nasty jokes. That was a good episode too. We have SpongeBob. Is he number 1? Nah, he's number 25. I thought you said Weiss. And then we've got, no, this is Patrick. And then we've got Don Grouper with the green card. Let's go. Don Grouper, an executive at the advertising firm for Grouper, Goody, Cooey, Don Grouper. Don Grouper oversaw the production of the frozen Krabby Patties, which became the biggest hit and made Mr. Krab very wealthy. But SpongeBob discovered that the frozen Krabby Patties were made of sand. With SpongeBob's help, Patrick told this to the general public, and everyone realized that Don was a charlatan. All right, we have one last pack. Let's see what we got here. I see Very First Christmas in the back here. We have Carol. We have Squilliam Fancy Son having a heart attack. And then we've got Lenny. I actually didn't even know this guy had a name. Lenny. And then we got the very first Christmas to me. SpongeBob had never heard of Christmas, but when Sandy told him about it, he was fascinated. Word spread, and soon everyone in Bikini Bottom was making Christmas decorations, sending messages to the surface so Santa would see them, and singing along with the very first Christmas in Bikini Bottom. Such an amazing Christmas special, like literally magic. I love that special so much. I can't stop. Okay, if you guys want to see a part 2, let me know. I'm gonna open up 2 packs. I had 3 packs I was saving for a YouTube short, and I had 5 packs in total there. So I'm gonna open these 2 packs, and then I'm gonna save these 3 for a YouTube short. But let's see here. We have 2 packs. Let's do it. I just can't stop. All right, we have Advanced Darkness. That is our first actual duplicate there. We have the sea rhinoceros. We have Plankton, just the classic Plankton card. And we have SpongeBob's dad, Harold Sponge. Oh, that's a 1 out of 150. Harold SquarePants. So we got a 1 out of 150 card to finish it up here. So we got 2 numbered cards. Heck yeah. And I'm sure some of these ones aren't that expensive online. Like, I don't know. I would imagine they wouldn't be. Like, I would love to pick up some of these like numbered cards for some of the characters. Possessed of a generally cheerful and happy disposition, Harold SquarePants was SpongeBob's father. Is SpongeBob's father. However, unlike SpongeBob, who was square in shape, Harold was a decidedly round sea sponge. Harold often tries to be there for his son when he watched SpongeBob perform at the Krusty Krab talent show, and when he participated in your Bring Your Dad to Work Day at the Krusty Krab. Yes, that is true. And then the Bring Your Mom to Work Day was just made a book. Like, it was just, yeah, we're not gonna make that an episode. We'll just make that a book, a small book. All right, we have 1 pack left. Let's see what we got here, guys. All right, we have the Mermalair. That is a dupe. Oh my gosh, that is so freaking cool. Shell City.
This is Shell City.
We got, is that the Mermalair again? A back-to-back Mermalair. And we got the green version of the don't need a license to drive a sandwich. Okay, so that is it for this one. If you guys enjoyed this video, again, hit the like button, subscribe if you are new here. If you guys want to support this show further, consider becoming a member right here on YouTube, or also becoming a member of our Patreon. You can sign up for as little as $2 or $3 a month, and it helps immensely with making these videos possible. Thank you so much to our already existing Patreon members and YouTube members. If you're on our Patreon, you also get extended versions of every video that I upload, early release, ad-free, and the greatest perk of all on all of the platforms is it helps keep this show going. So thank you again from the bottom of my heart. YouTube ad revenue, as I always say, is very, very unreliable. So the people that are members of those 2 platforms, or either one of them, quite literally give me freedom to be able to make the content that I want, and I know that you guys want to see. So thank you so much again to all of our members. If you guys are interested in opening up some of your own packs, come over to my Whatnot live stream where I'll be giving some packs away. I'll also maybe even be giving away some of my duplicates as well. And you can also pick up your own pack. I'm live again every Wednesday, 5:30 Pacific Standard Time, and Friday as well at 5:30 Pacific Standard Time. We also do other giveaways every single week. We live stream every week. We have a blast. We give away anywhere from 10 to 15 items a week. We would love to have you, so come check it out down below. But before we go anywhere, you know the drill. Scan it. But on that note, again, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, hit the like button, subscribe if you guys are new here, Patreon, Whatnot, YouTube memberships, all that information is down below. Go check it out. I'll see you guys in this video right here that I know you're gonna love. And as always, Rep Pack, I'll see you beautiful people in the next one. Adios and blue.